What is going on, Misfits? They call me Chaos the Gamer, and as you can probably tell, I have no life. I am a mad Kulev player. I am madly in love with playing Kulev on Bleeding Edge. And lately, because of the fact that I finally hit max level with him, I've been thinking that it's time to actually start getting a proper healing class just to see if I can actually do enough healing for my team. Because like I've said before, I feel like sometimes if you're 0, then you already have the healer that you need on your team. If you're Miko, you can kind of sort of do that same amount of healing, but it's kind of at a slower pace, if you know what I'm talking about. But as far as Kulev, so far I've been playing this guy as a damage character. No lie, I have. A lot of his mods deal with me buffing either my teammates or just dealing a lot of extra damage to other characters that are actually playing against me. And so far I haven't really found a tried and true answer to actually having a strong overall heal. So what I decided to do was I decided to switch up a few classes that I have. Whoop, that's not gonna work. Hold on a sec. Okay, much better. So I have decided to make a new class, and I've named that class Healing Over Here. Anyway, this class mainly focuses on, as I said before, actually trying to get the best heals for my team. Because granted, my team can be a very good team, but if someone is constantly trying to 1v3 somebody, there's no point in me trying to heal you because you're going to be taking way too much damage for me to do that overall. But if the entire team is doing something on the opposing team or the objective, it comes off a lot better. So, as far as my Healing Over Here class, increases Lucky Charm passive healing by 25, increases Good Omen shield by 30%, and increases Sacred Ground healing by 20% as well. The options that I have for my healing, there's not a lot here. My base health being 100 HP, if you're moving around as Kulev enough, then you shouldn't have to worry about what your base health is. Influential, increased Lucky Charm passive healing radius by 30%. That's okay. Increased boon duration by 3 seconds. Not really. That deals with extra damage. That gives you 50% resistance during bamboozle. And I wanted Curative Curse to be that really good thing, but because of the fact that it only does, well, no, this effect also applies to allies. Sorry, I apologize. Attacking the cursed target grants health equal to 25% of the damage done. Maybe I'll use a class where this actually is mixed in with my, my Humbug, which does 10% additional damage to the enemy, and maybe my allies will get 25% back. Maybe I can experiment with that. But so far, my main go-tos for being able to heal people are to increase my passive healing radius, my passive healing by 25%, as well as my Good Omen shield. Good Omen shield is, I want to say, Kulev's best way of applying a good buff to your ally, because it prevents you from getting a knockdown, and in the middle of someone, like if someone's getting comboed and they're about to get the knockdown, if I throw the shield on and suddenly their health just flies back up, I've noticed that the opposing character gets a little bit scared and they kind of move away because they know that all the damage that they're about to do is kind of useless at that point. So Good Omen is a very good thing to use for your allies. But yeah, so far in terms of his actual, like a actual healing class, I feel like this is it. So in a way, let's just try it out for a sec. So this next match coming up is Power Collection on Landslide. Now, I actually like Power Collection. I didn't used to, but I feel like Power Collection is the only game mode where if you're losing, you actually have a chance to make a comeback. Whereas when it comes to objective control, if you're losing by that much, there's no way for you to make a comeback. Like, unless your team just somehow pulls it together and you pull off every single objective and you start pulling off every single way to kill the opposing team to the point where they can't capture anything. That is the only way to come back on objective control. But for now, yeah, not sure why it takes a little bit longer to load people in compared to the beta. I swear, compared to the beta, this game loaded in a lot faster, and I'm being legit serious about that. You'll have to excuse me, but I'm being serious about that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely going with the class that I just made, and I'm obviously going to pair that with Boom. My hope for this match is that I'll be able to see a noticeable difference between my usual class that does damage as compared to this class now that focuses on healing. And we have to search for another teammate. Man, that gets annoying in this game sometime. It doesn't take too long, but oh man, searching for another teammate can be really annoying. So far we have 0 casts on our team, and I'm betting the other team probably has Buttercup, Damon, and perhaps Meko, and maybe Nico. Maybe that's what they're gonna have. I'm not exactly sure. But for the most part, while we're searching for this other teammate, yeah, my hope is that I can actually make an overall class that will have people very, very satisfied with Kulev's healing. Because like I said, I feel like Good Omen is the better go-to for when you want to instantly just heal someone or give them that buff that they need when they're really, really low on health. Granted, you can do it to someone who's fully on health, and you can just buff them with a shield just for the sake of it. But usually when someone's in like dire need, I usually give them that shield and I help them out instantly. Because Good Omen is so good. It's too good. To be honest, it's too good. Match is gonna start in 30 seconds, and let's skip forward past that. Alright, so the game is afoot. And automatically, just like we should be, we're going for these power cells. But we're about to get jumped. So they have Kulev. No, they don't have a Kulev. No, sorry, they have Nid as well as Damon, and they have a Maeve on their team. Not sure who the other player is. Oh, it's Cass. Okay, that's good. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Maeve, however, might be a problem for me, but hopefully this new class will be able to prove something different. So, Cass right now, she's trying to get in my face. I respect that because a lot of people know Kulev is a problem, but man, Damon came in and he cleaned her up real quick. Maeve is coming in. She's trying to run because she has 3 power cells. Took her out easy. Not sure how, but it's probably because of the fact that I had other teammates, obviously, but right now we're doing pretty good in terms of us being able to eliminate teammates and actually focus on who needs to be eliminated first. There are still power cells that are about, and one thing that annoys me is when people focus on trying to get kills rather than focusing on the freaking power cells. It annoys me when I get paired up with a team that just does not focus on getting the power cells. I don't know why, but still, we're gonna continue to play this match. There's Maeve. I'm gonna try to dodge her because I'm gonna get back to my team. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on sticking with my team more than anything. So I threw the healing ground up here because the jump pad usually leads straight to this area, as well as both trains intersect in this area as well. But ooh, that Damon got wiped. That was crazy. Ooh, that Maeve got wiped. That was crazy. I tried to heal Zero just now, but I don't think I was able to focus my camera on him fast enough. But I was able to give something to Cass just for the sake of it, because Cass, she needs health constantly. It's crazy how much health Cass needs. Damon, because he can go invisible, he can be able to get out of those situations. But Cass really needs Kulev to pair up with her. So right now we're gonna try to score, but this Damon ran in by himself, and I don't know if he's aware of this, but he's not able to do good by himself, especially if he's able to get hit by a distance. So More than likely, we're about to score here. Even though Nid just came, wow, Nid just came and ruined all that, but Nid's about to die. Give him a curse. Okay, back to scoring. Oh, and then Maeve comes out of nowhere with a Spirit Bomb BS and puts me in a cage. Thank God I had a good Omen shield because that freaking Spirit Bomb is so OP. Neolithics, thank you for the 1-up. I have a good feeling about this team that we're definitely going to win this match. So, right now, C is the only objective, and that's good because that means that they have to come to us. And so far, we have a good team that's focusing on who needs to be eliminated and who needs to do what. Right now, I'm not sure who's hitting me. It's probably Maeve, more than likely. And wow, this Damon just tried me way too hard. But that's okay. Damon has to run away like a lot when he gets hit. He has no other option, which is fine with me. Nid just, I swear, every Nid player just comes up and they just come at me swinging for no reason. Along with Damon players, as you can see. But Damon, unfortunately, has to step in my circle, so sometimes I'm not all that afraid of him. Now, granted, we do have a 0 on our team, so our health compared to the opposing team's health is fairly high. And right now, I have a feeling that this Nid is going to die, but we actually, oh man, we got wiped just now. Ooh, we got wiped just now. Wow, my damage went down quick. And of course, Maeve comes in with her life siphon, which I've said before, Maeve's life siphon is, it feels like the strongest thing in the game. I've seen my health go from 600 to 400 just based, 600 to 200 just based off of Maeve attacking me along with life siphon, which I think is crazy powerful. Granted, she's supposed to do damage, but you know, I digress. So, getting back into this, making sure I don't get hit by that train. I'm gonna stay near my teammates because that passive healing that I do near them can come in handy a lot in very small increments. But so far, right now I feel like I need to focus on Maeve because she has 2 power cells and she's a bit of a pain in my ass. Sorry for having to say it like that. Maeve's gone, just like I wanted, and Zero came through with the healing like he should. More than likely, this Nid is about to die because he kind of strayed away from his team. We kind of did a whole team wipe just now, but if he paid attention, he would have noticed that his team was losing and he should have ran away with the power cells that he had. That's just my opinion. So, right now we're waiting on the opposing team to come in. It's 42 to 5. If we want to, at this point, we can ignore power cells and we can just focus on killing the enemy team. But just for the sake of it, I'm gonna give myself a shield because, you know, why not? I'm trying to focus on actually understanding the shield and the buffs and the amount of things that you can do with your character that can actually change the tide of the game. So, coming in now, wow, Zero got whipped, son. I'm sorry, you got whipped. And man, I got whipped just now too, which isn't bad because technically speaking, Damon and Nid, when you put them together, they're supposed to do that, so there's no complaints here. And honestly, I'm not gonna go 15-0 every single match, so that's totally fine. Cass, I can see she's running around by herself and she has 6 power cells. Granted, that 6 is probably gonna win the game, but I have a feeling that we don't need to focus on actually healing as much. So, Zero on their team just died, as well as Damon on their team. And right now we're gonna eliminate Nid, who just hit me with a stun special so crazy. But immediately after, yeah, I had a feeling I would do that. I booned Damon because he is a melee character, and more than likely, as soon as he would stop being stunned by Nid, he was gonna start swinging. So, boon in this game, I really do enjoy doing on melee characters. Not so much as like, you know, Gizmo or Zero because they do things at a distance. So, the objective right now is at A, and this A objective, I like this objective, honestly. This whole idea of the rotating platform, I like it because you can actually put the healing circle on that platform and it will continuously circle the entire thing. Now the thing about this area over here is you should kind of sort of try to attack from above. Granted, I didn't have enough range to get at 0, so I kind of had to jump down. If you attack from above, this area gets really hard and really complicated to understand. Right now I have a feeling that I'm about to die because, yeah, Nid's coming in swinging. I had no choice but to die there. But it's still 48 and we're winning by a very large margin. So we're gonna win this match. Obviously, all we have to do is just get a couple kills. But my focus or my hope is that I have a noticeable difference in the amount of healing that was done. Like I said, I usually do about 6,000 or so when I'm just focusing on trying to do absolute damage. But for the most part, where's the team? Okay, here's the team. Yeah. One thing about me, I will never just walk up and fight the opposing team by myself. I don't care if they're winning. It just makes no sense to do that. So Nid just died, which puts us at 49, and Damon's gonna come in swinging because they know they're about to lose, so why not just go all out? Maeve tried to hit me with their spirit bomb, but I am not having none of that crap because her spirit bomb is, again, I wouldn't say it's OP as compared to her life siphon, but man, it will throw you, it will rock your world if you're not paying attention to where it's coming from. We just killed Damon, and that's game. So we ended this game at 50 and 19, but I feel like the reason why we won was because we focused on getting those kills down. Yeah, what did I do? Wow, so that was crazy. I actually went 17 and 3 on this, which is not bad, but on my average I usually get that much kills compared to my deaths. And okay, so my healing was around 9,000, and I actually did the most healing out of everybody, which isn't too bad compared to, like I said before, usually I'll see players do like 15,000 in the amount of healing that they do, and that's because they're playing as Zero or they're constantly using Miko's special ability where she heals someone constantly and she can pass it between characters. The thing about Bleeding Edge, I would say, is if you do not know how to properly heal your team or properly take advantage of your teammates healing you, I wouldn't say you're kind of useless, but just because you know your character doesn't mean that you're gonna automatically win these fights. You have to understand the synergy that happens between you and the other characters that you're teamed up with. Overall, I'd say this class so far, my hope is that I see a big improvement with this class, but like I said before, Kulev is in the support Kulev is in the support section of this game, and he is a healer. But I feel like I always do a lot better as a damage buff for my team, meaning I am doing incremental amounts of damage to multiple opposing teammates while staying at a distance and being able to get that damage up. Kind of like Maeve, which is weird because, like I said, I feel like Kulev would be the person to have life siphon. Honestly, I would take Bamboozle and switch it with life siphon for Maeve. I honestly would. I feel like if Maeve had Bamboozle, she would be able to, well, granted, she can already cage people, but if Maeve had Bamboozle, she would be able to basically cheat and eliminate anyone that she wants to, especially on maps that have, like, you know, ledges as well as electric fences and stuff. But guys, basically that's enough of me talking. Like I said, I'm gonna do more videos with this class, and I'm gonna try to focus on healing people, especially you guys out there, because a good healing is definitely needed in this game, especially when you're going up against a team that really knows how to use their characters. Man, it gets crazy. When you have an Albastardo and a Damon that knows how to do those mix-ups and combos, it almost gets pointless at times. But for the most part, like I said, I love Kulev, and I will never stop playing Kulev, which is probably my problem in this game, but I digress. If you like this video, by all means give it a like, but other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.